I wrote it down. So for anybody who does not know me, or is completely blind, I am Diana's twin sister, Debra. I've often heard from other twins that being a twin is like winning the genetic lottery, and although I can't speak for all twins, I will say this rings true for me. My whole life, I have viewed Diana as the closest thing to perfection a person could possibly be. Honestly, I'm not lying. She's charming, she's genuine, she believes herself to be the funniest person she knows. She has a work ethic that can't be matched, and she's honest to a fault, and has an insanely immense empathy for everyone and everything. I remember one time when we were 7 years old, Diana and I were playing in the front yard of our house, and we stumbled across a creepy daddy long-legged spider. Now, having learned from my mom and my sisters, Anne and Gina, from a very early age that spiders should be feared more than anything else in life, we of course lost our minds and knew it had to die. We ran into the house and we told our dad of the total catastrophe that was taking place outside of the house and requested that he killed it immediately. To which he replied, "It's outside, it's not gonna hurt you, just leave it alone." It was then that we realized our dad was obviously crazy. We took matters into our own hands and grabbed what every 7-year-old has on hand: Elmer's glue. Yes, we would kill the beast using Elmer's glue. We dashed inside, and standing as far away from the spider as we could, we doused the thing in glue. We cheered with victory! The spider showed instant struggle with the weight of the glue. But then, the struggle, it got too real, and the spider suddenly seemed really pathetic and super sad. So Diana, she ran into the house without a word. I yelled, "Where are you going?" She returned with a glass of warm water. "Well, wash it off," she said with a panic. Diana carefully poured water onto the spider in hopes of saving him, but the glue didn't wipe away. The spider, now blindingly white from the glue, collapsed dramatically to his death. And I will never forget Diana turning to me, tears running down her face. "We killed him. We killed him." It was truly a sight to see, me standing there, 2 tiny kids sobbing at the death of the spider. I'm holding a bottle of Elmer's glue and Diana's holding a glass of warm water. Diana and I hosted a formal burial for the spider and marked the site with a stick cross after saying a few nice words for him for good measure. Now, I can't say that was the exact moment with the spider funeral, but I realized Diana had the biggest, most empathetic heart. But I do know that it's been something I've known for a very long time. So for someone like Diana, with such love and such compassion and such empathy, finding someone equally matched isn't the easiest of tasks. Diana has always dated great guys, but it wasn't until she started dating Jeff that I really saw her empathetic heart matched. I met Jeff the same day I met my longtime roommate and bestie, Jenna. Now, if you don't know Jenna, talk to her tonight, and you'll understand why Diana and I unfortunately don't remember anything about Jeff that day. To be fair, we wouldn't remember anything about most people after meeting Jenna. Mark, I think you might have been there as well. But 7 years later, when Diana and Jeff really started to get to know each other, it clicked, and I saw it. I saw how amazingly awesome he was, and he was awesome, and the part of me knew that he would end up being something incredibly special, not only to Diana, but also to me. I saw the way that he looked at her, and he still does. I heard the way that he talked about her, and still does. And I sensed the way that he felt about her. He adores Diana. I've seen him stop conversation just to smile at the sight of her. And it's real, and it's pure, and it's beautiful. Though I may not need any other reasons to know that he is the right one for her, about a year ago, something very interesting happened. David and I wanted to have Diana and Jeff over for dinner, and we thought it would be fun to sit outside. Jeff said that he would go brush off the patio furniture to spider check it, so Diana and I could rest easily, as ironically we still suffer from arachnophobia. Jeff turned over a chair and found a spider. He shook it off and stepped on it. When he lifted his shoe though, the spider wasn't dead, and it was attempting to still crawl. "Oh," he sighed out. He looked up at me and said with a frown, "I feel bad now." Another empathetic heart. It was totally meant to be. They are truly unbelievably lucky to have one another, and I couldn't be more thrilled with them getting married. Together, they honestly make each other even better people. Jeff was the missing piece to our family, and he has also made me, but not only me, but my beautiful husband David, who's sitting at the table. I don't know how, if you've looked at him, he's really beautiful. He's down there. He has made both of us feel like such a part of his fantastic family for such a long time, and we are absolutely both over the moon to have you both as a brother-in-law. So now, I ask us all to raise a glass to Diana and Jeff. May your life together be an inspiration to all of you. May you be blessed with good health, good fortune, and most importantly, numerous Chicago Cubs and Kansas City Royals World Series wins in your lifetime together. Go Cubs, go Royals, go Diana and Jeff. Cheers. And now let's give it up.